You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips.
Bill Medley has released his new book, The Time of My Life, a Righteous Brothers memoir, and the book is a concise read detailing his rise to Orange County's finest blue-eyed soul singer as part of the famous duo to his later life success as a solo artist. Medley is known for his contributions with partner Bobby Hatfield in You've Lost That Love and Feeling and Unchained Melody, and for his solo hit with Jennifer Warren's I've Had the Time of My Life from the Dirty Dancing soundtrack. We caught up with Medley and we asked him how the idea of writing a book came about.
Well, when Bobby passed away in '03, a lot of people said, maybe you better put down, on paper all those stories and kind of the history of the Righteous Brothers so it doesn't get lost in case something happens to you. So I started in '04. I started putting down everything, and I got about halfway through, and I just got so sick of Bill Medley. Bill Medley this, Bill Medley that, then I said, oh, God, I can't do this. About a year ago, a friend of a friend, Mike Marino, had called me and said, listen, I understand, you have a million stories and you've had a long career. I write books. I love to write your book. And I said, well, listen, come on over and let's try. You'll write a chapter, and then if I like it and if it sounds like me, then maybe we'll go ahead.
We also asked him if he had a different view on his late recording partner Hatfield after completing the book.
Yeah, big time. I finally realized that, and Bobby and I didn't have any more problems than you would have with your wife or your husband or certainly your partners. There's not a partnership that's ever survived. But it really just boiled down to the fact that we had different comfort levels. Bobby loved the rock and roll, let's go out and kick ass, and I was kind of serious about it and in the studio producing and doing and writing and all that. So we just had two different comfort levels. Bobby really didn't sign up to be a big star with all that pressure. He just didn't sign up for it and wasn't comfortable with it. He was comfortable with those first 3 years before Love and Feeling. And I was real comfortable with being in the studio and being able to explore any and everything you could musically,
Stay tuned and we'll have more from Bill about his new album, Your Heart to Mine, the origin of the Righteous Brothers' name, and the murder of his first wife, Karen, which forced him to raise their son, Darren, as a single father. The Time of My Life, a Righteous Brothers memoir, arrived in stores earlier this week.
Little things I do.